Hey, everybody, before we get into the show, I've got to tell you that this weekend and next weekend, I will be performing in a play at the Sheridan Parkside Community Center in Tonawanda, New York, called Leading Ladies. It's a lot of fun, believe me. If it was going to be bad, I wouldn't tell you to come. But come check it out. Come see the show. Come say hello. It's going to be March 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then the following weekend, March 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're going to have a link to tickets in the episode description. You can get some other dates on there as well. Make sure you come check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody in it is very, very cool. Again, that's Leading Ladies, March 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then the next weekend, 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Sheridan Parkside Community Center. Come check it out. Thanks, folks.
We don't do that anymore?
Oh, no, Alex, we haven't clapped in like 3 years.
Jesus
You never know.
Christ. Avid listener.
Damn. I'm just realizing how far Alex has fallen. He was literally the co-host of this show for one episode, and now he doesn't even have
now
a seat at
I'm
the
banished
table.
to the corner.
This
fucking
You're
sucks.
getting too close.
That's all right.
Please back
Yeah,
up.
you're actually-
We need the space for odd shoulders.
Yeah. Alex is actually almost in frame now. I don't like it. I want him out.
Yeah, I don't like this either.
I kind of like it a lot, actually. Seeing
I
how
can
much-
definitely adjust my mic.
I can
to
feel
cut
his
cut
breath
his face
on my neck. I can feel his breath on my neck.
That's all right.
All right, let's get it. Let's get this out on the table.
Yeah.
For Andy.
The
For
No
Andy's
Sleep
reaction.
podcast.
No, we slapped.
Yeah, we slept.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we slapped.
Like a zombie.
We
Yeah,
drank at
Betsy
your
slept
brother's
on a
house
log.
last night.
Uh-huh.
We did a little drinking, little darts, and little gambling. I didn't do well. I did. I actually like thinking about it this morning.
What did you use to describe it?
I said it was biblical. So but no, thinking about it by myself this morning, I didn't say this in group chat. Like I legit feel like I went to a casino last night with how unlucky I got.
Oh, man.
I made a couple silly mistakes on my own end, which is fine, it happens, but outside of that, the luck factor, the difference between
some of us
me
benefited
and
from how
these-
bad he played.
and these
Some of us
two
benefited
insulted.
very well.
It was insane, and he was so fucked up that everything was just pure luck. There was no fucking strategy. No
My
matter.
strategy was when
1,000%
Adriano
strategy.
loses, that's when I win.
But so throughout all of that, outside of that, at one point, Chef leans into me and he's just like, "When I tell you to, just call me." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's sitting right next to me, so he's like, "Yo, what the fuck did he just say?"
I thought there was some fucking collusion going on. I didn't remember.
He's like,
Yeah.
"What did he say?" And I thought real quick. I leaned into him and I was like, "I have no idea. I just said okay."
And I told
he bought it. He bought it. He starts laughing. But I have no idea what he's talking about.
Uh-huh.
So, and we were all kind of buzzed up, and I had actually forgotten about it. 5 minutes had gone by, and then he just walks by me and he's like, "Do it now." He's like, "Do it now." I'm like, "Okay." So so I have my phone next to me on my side, and I hit Chef's name. I start calling and it's ringing, and he's got his phone. He puts it at the end of the table, like by where he is. And the name comes up on the phone as Ann Metzler. Hang on.
Oh, my
The name comes up on the phone as Ann Metzler, and the picture is just this chick with massive tits.
And I see this and I am puzzled.
He sees, dude.
I am
Andy.
puzzled.
Andy, no shit, picks up the phone and he's like, "Mom?" There's obviously no answer. He's like, "Mom, what are you doing?" There's no answer, and he's half in the bag, and so I hang up the phone, and he's like, man, I swear to God, I heard us in the background. So I wait another 10 seconds or so, call it back, and he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And he picks up the phone. Long story short, he bought it.
It's not like too far fetched to think that Alex would put that as my mom's contact photo. Like,
But is it too far fetched to think your mom's calling me at 1 in the morning?
Also, not too far fetched, wondering where I'm at, probably because I didn't answer my phone or something.
Oh yeah, and like he brought up a not really like a story, but the one time the three of us went to Olive Garden, we had to have been.
We were in high school.
Yeah, like we were. I think I was fresh out, and you
We were
guys
going to a
still
Sabres
in.
game, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and something happened with breadsticks, dude. Like, it,
Yeah.
like
Oh, dude. I know exactly what happened.
Me too.
Yeah.
But how hard we laughed was obnoxious. And he said last night, and I kind of have to agree. He's like, I haven't fucking laughed that hard since Olive
Since
Garden.
breadsticks, that was a breadstick
Yeah,
laugh.
like dude, like we like every single person in that basement, like just tears, dude.
And I am just sitting there perplexed.
I'm looking at the phone and it's ringing, and the first thing that I said out loud was, because the phone was in front of Metzler, so I didn't realize that Alex like planted his phone there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, why the fuck is that your mom's picture on your phone, dude? So I'm fucking like, because he answered it like it was his own, like, and then he goes, oh shit, like this isn't my phone, and then he calls again. Oh, dude, it was one of the funniest.
That's hilarious.
That might start being like a go-to when I go places.
That's
Just
phenomenal.
like pick somebody
Yeah.
and set
Yeah.
their
You should.
mom's
That's
contact
really
picture.
good.
Yeah.
That's really
And
funny.
the irony of it is, we always bust Bauer's balls. When he brings something up, he's like, "Yo, the funniest thing happened to me," and he's like
Never
dying
funny.
laughing. And
Never
like
funny.
90% of the time, you get a little bit of a chuckle, but
98.
he's like pissing
98.
himself.
Yeah.
Last night, that was grade A. That was incredible.
Typically,
couple
Bauer's
clicks
the least funniest person I know.
Right.
It's not true.
Oh, I'm sweating right now. That was-
Dude, odd. I can't believe you chose to wear gray. I watched you
I
walk
didn't.
in
I
it,
didn't.
and
I
was
didn't.
like, why did you do that to
I
yourself?
didn't. I packed clothes with me. I packed clothes with me to go to the gym from Tina's, but obviously this came up, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna go home." So I just took a shower there and threw these on, and here I am.
Yeah,
Those sleeves are tight, though.
yeah.
It's an XL.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Come on, dude. That's a
big boy.
medium.
That's all right.
That's a medium.
Check the tag. Check the tag. I'm not getting slandered like this.
No,
Check the
no.
tag.
Yeah. Went to a seamstress.
That's Gap
fake tags,
Kids,
okay.
baby.
Yeah. Infant section. But yeah. So long story short, Adriano lost all his money.
Yeah, that is. I think Odd's the only one that got rinsed.
Have you played Deucey before?
No.
I thought I had played it years ago.
Definitely played it years
have.
ago.
I did. I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I 100% haven't. Like I didn't
100%,
recognize
yeah,
that
that's
at all.
firm, lock that in.
It was very.
No, no chance. We all played it together. We all learned it in the same spot, but Odds never
Yeah.
played it.
I've never played it.
He's played it 10,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the lower.
Either way, whether I have or haven't, it was an easy game to pick up on. But yeah, I got smoked. I got smoked.
Some of us didn't get smoked though. Some of us did pretty good. Some of us ended up with all of Odd's money.
So put it this way: before I went to the house yesterday, I went to the bank. I got $300 in singles.
He took out the money for us.
They gave us the dirtiest money you've ever seen.
I got the money for everybody.
I think
Like,
they were
everybody
real, like,
bought in
poop
for
dollars.
50. So out of that 300, you went up 138.
No, I had 138 in total.
Oh, 138 in total. So he had about half the money.
I have 120.
Chef had about half the money, and then I think Trey or McCune had a good amount.
McEwen was
You
down
act
a
like
little
you
bit.
didn't fucking lose bad too.
No, I did, but I wasn't fucking storming out of it.
I didn't
storm
storm
out.
out anywhere, man.
think
They
Kids
just
got
odd.
stormed out.
Everyone else came in with the
got
This
Outside.
was my favorite thing that happened before we started recording. Was Odd being like, I didn't storm out. I said goodnight to everybody, and then I left.
That's what I did.
Dude, don't
The
buy
night
it.
the
Not
night
buying
was
it.
over. We ate our
Don't let him
pizza.
lie. Do not let him lie.
We ate our pizza. He went outside to take Nala out. I slapped everyone up, and I'm like, I'm
But
leaving.
you didn't slap up the guy who had you over.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Don't let him get away with that. You were at the top of the stairs
haven't-
letting the dog out.
I haven't decided which stance I want to take yet.
There's your
Don't
answer
bag
right.
me.
There's your
Don't
answer
bag
right
me.
there.
Regardless, I slept on the couch with a little breeze on my face because of how hard he slammed this door. I don't think it's the frame is all screwed up. He stormed out in a fit of rage.
I really didn't.
Just we
I'm
had
not
this
even- I'm
question
not
out
even
here. It's
gonna-
the same
I'm not
question.
even gonna
Were you
entertain this.
happy when you left? No,
I wasn't-
No,
I wasn't
If you
like
were,
pit-
then it's an easy yes.
It's $50. I wasn't. It's not
Yeah,
the end
no,
of the
but
fucking world.
It's $50 that you acted like $5,000.
We
It was
could
the-
figure
it
this
was-
out very easily if we go to Matthew's house and measure the door frame, and if it's a little
Dude.
bowed where odd shoulders fit in.
I actually do.
I can
I
look
want-
at, I can
I want
look at
ring
the ring
doorbell.
doorbell and
Yeah.
see what he said the
You
second
could-
that door
and I want to
closed.
see how heated he walks out that
Pull
front
it up.
door.
Oh yeah, no, actually,
You
pull it
got
up.
the tapes?
Yeah, pull it up.
Pull up the
Go ahead,
tapes.
pull it up.
Is there?
He's got
we
receipts.
can't get, I wish we could get it on the.
Pull it
I
up.
got the tapes.
Laptop.
I have to look.
Dude, oh my God.
Put it right in front of any camera.
I hope to God that he's like just fucking stomping through the yard.
You
dude.
guys are gonna look like idiots. you guys are all gonna sound like idiots.
Oh man.
Dude, what if
Wait till you see how casual this is. It was like leaving. It's like leaving anywhere else.
like, he started shadow boxing in the yard? He was so upset. I think he
Look
dented
at
the
McCune
tailgate on
left
his truck.
after you.
Ugh.
McCune's the only person that doesn't drink and still somehow leaves the cooler.
How about I
That's
didn't know?
odd. There's not even footage of you leaving.
That's how quick he ran out.
Yeah.
Sprinting.
There's footage of everybody
Sprinting.
else casually walking out the door.
There's
walking
nothing
on the
back here?
sidewalk. No.
I leave
There's
with
no odd.
McCune. Well, he walked out like a few seconds before me,
Yeah, didn't get you
so I had to go back downstairs for a sec.
to punch the brick wall.
Yeah,
No, to grab my chew.
dude.
Oh,
There's
this
no
guy
footage
chews.
of
He's
Odd.
fucking
Oh.
sick.
Wow, how convenient
He
is
got
that?
in there and deleted the tapes.
Yeah, he
That's
probably did.
magnets,
Yeah.
dude.
How
Yeah.
convenient is
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Probably did.
Magnets were involved.
Yeah.
That,
I
he
guess
slammed the
when
door
you're-
so hard it turned my ring off.
And when
for a
you're
second.
running at the speed of light,
Yeah.
it doesn't pick up the motion sense.
That happens. Andy, what are you up to?
Oh man, I'm just doing the play, which I hope that y'all actually get a chance to go come see.
You gotta come.
I'll
The
tell
night
you
man
what.
cometh?
Let's go.
I've been
Let's
in
do it.
plays before,
We're coming.
and I haven't said anything. If I'm telling,
We're coming.
if it was bad, I would say don't come.
That's
But
gonna be
this
good.
one I think is going to be pretty solid.
Where's it
I
at?
think it's going to be
In
enjoyable.
Rochester?
Just
No,
no,
it's
it's
in
in Tonawanda.
Oh,
It's
okay.
at this community center. It's like 10 minutes
it
away
next
from
week?
here.
This boy's so
It's next weekend and the weekend after.
Yeah,
2 weekends, baby.
Next Saturday, I'll
I
be
was-
in attendance.
I was kind of hoping it was gonna be Rochester. We could make a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Andy,
What,
could let us
what
stay at
time
his
is
place?
this
Oh, I
at
would've
next
loved
Saturday?
that.
I'm supposed to go play Lasertron, but I guess maybe I can skip it.
It's I don't know. It's
actually
at
insane
nighttime.
if
It's
that's
at
true.
7:30.
That,
Alright.
If that's true, that's insane.
Andy,
We're doing a lock-in at Lasertron.
That's insane,
Nice.
Why?
A lock-in.
dude.
who's
what's wrong
doing
with
a lot
Lasertron?
See,
of
this is
Lasertron?
this is the type of stuff he does that he thinks is awesome and hilarious, and he'll call you to tell you about it, and you just sit there like,
I'm not anti-Lasertron.
no,
Let's back
I'm
up.
not either.
No.
No, but like just Bauer, it's just
Not at all. But you're doing a lock-in, like as if it's like a 13-year-old's birthday party.
No, it's just like you go there late at night instead
Oh,
of.
so you're not actually getting locked in.
Well, I don't think you ever really get locked in there. Like I even think the lock-ins, it's just from like 12 to 2. Like they just called it a lock-in.
Midnight to 2 a.m.
I think that's when it is. We're
and you
doing,
think
like,
that
the
was
late
going to
night.
interfere with the
So
play?
you can go to. Yeah.
I don't know what time what if the play started at like 9?
We're doing a lock-in for the play. It's a lock-in.
Have you ever
play.
been to a
Can you
play that
wait?
goes
Where is
4
the play
hours?
at?
It's at the Parkside Community Center, 10 minutes from here.
Is it BYOB or?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's the tailgate parking lot beforehand.
Oh my god!
I'm down to I might be the first
parking
person to
lot
tailgate
tailgate.
a play.
yeah.
No,
That
not
might
even
get-
close.
Speaking about ability
That
to
could get rowdy.
tailgate, is Poughkeepsie Phil kind of nailed it. It's been pretty warm out.
Poughkeepsie?
Is that how you say it?
Puxatani,
Punxsutawney? Yeah, that's it.
oh Puxy.
Oh, the groundhog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
Phil.
You thought you were
Dude,
talking
that's
about
a
the
word
place.
with an X in it. I don't need to know how to
the
pronounce
place.
it.
Location in New York?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie Falls?
Punxsutawney Phil nailed it.
Yeah, he did. It's been warm out. He said it
Early
was going to be
spring.
an early
He's saying early
spring.
Dude, it was just like 12 degrees yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, but it's 49 today, and I'm golfing tomorrow in March.
Sick flex. You're
Congrats.
golfing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back. I do think it would be fun if you guys come to the play though.
I'm
Oh,
in.
I-
Yeah, I
I
think
have
it'll be
to.
fun.
I have to work, unfortunately.
Oh my god, dude. You,
protect
come on.
and serve,
PTO.
dude. PTO.
I think the citizens in Niagara Falls will be okay.
ATO.
It doesn't work in there.
Oh.
That's what Messi
PTO.
brought it.
Paid time off.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I can't.
He's protecting and
It's,
serving.
it's past the paper, or it's past the period. I can't put in for it.
Really?
Which
They're
which
strict
of
on
you
that.
three
Adriano's-
guys has the best mustache? Do you think?
Me.
Metzi.
This is kind of weak. It was
Matt-
a lot
Matt's
thicker.
easy.
previously.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think.
Thank
See,
you.
Andy, you're looking at the right guy right now.
Bowers is good.
I didn't realize all three
honestly,
of you guys are rocking just mustache.
Just mustaches. Full. This is
Came
a
back.
fireman's podcast.
It definitely came
You
back.
could get a. Oh, you could have a diesel
Yeah.
one.
I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
about that. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Andy,
Chef,
you
Chef
should.
does a really good like handlebar.
Yeah,
Sure.
I went for
I
that.
could
think,
go
I think
full
Alex's
Fu
mustache
Manchu.
is like doing an impression of a good mustache. You know
Doing
what I
an
mean?
impression of a good
Yeah.
mustache?
Yeah, like it's not that your mustache is bad. But it's not.
You just called it
good.
fake.
But
It's
it's
not
doing an
good.
impression of a
He said it's
mustache.
not
It's
bad,
doing an
but it's
impression
not
of
good.
it's an average mustache doing an impression of a good mustache. That's what your mustache
All
looks
right,
like.
well, Andy can go the fuck home. I fucking hate this
I'm
guy.
just saying.
No, it's okay.
Because at first glance, I'm like, oh, it's right up there with Metzler's. But then I look at it a little more, and it's just a little too push broomy.
What's
Yeah.
the worst somebody has hurt themselves on a podcast? Because I want you to do it.
I
asked
have
this.
no idea.
I asked this yesterday. We were playing darts. I was like, "What do you think the worst dart injury?" I meant to
to the
Google
eye,
it.
to the eyeball.
You think somebody's got nailed with an eye dart?
Of course.
I bet you somebody's got a jug dart.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering
Right there
if
on the
True.
scene.
I would take a jug dart over an eye
You would
dart.
not. You'd be dead.
No, I'm certain
that's
that
just
there has been
that's
a
just a
death
fucking
at
Hooters
the hands of a dart.
tracheotomy. That's what they call that.
But I'm saying, like, in a professional dart competition, did like one of
Oh,
these
well,
guys
no,
like
no.
you know,
No,
for-
the pros
dude,
don't
you don't
tear
make
it,
yeah, you
you
don't
know.
make it to the pros
You
if
want-
you're
you-
making mistakes
Yeah.
like that.
If you get hurt in the pros, you're nuts. You want to know where people get hurt is playing in their friends' basements when drinking a lot of alcohol.
we weren't playing for more than 5 minutes yesterday, and you launched a dart right at his chest.
Well, he deserved it. I did throw a metal.
The
tip.
metal
Dude,
tip
it just
dart,
bounced
like,
right off.
and it
It
wasn't.
did. Yeah, it bent my fucking dart.
It wasn't actually like a lob either. It was.
No,
it
I
was,
threw it to.
No,
I
I
was
know.
trying to
I was
pierce.
there. I
Yeah.
got hit with it.
Yeah, I was trying to pierce. You had a thick hoodie on. You were fine.
When I saw that though, I was.
It's a Patagonia. Nothing's getting past
Yeah.
it.
This just means I get one dart throw at Matthew, but I don't have to tell him when.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll allow that.
There's had to be a lot of big injuries during beer darts as well.
I've been stuck. I've been stuck.
Yeah.
If you haven't been stuck playing beer darts, you didn't play.
Yeah, you're not playing.
That's why I
Yeah,
won't
that's
play.
really that's not too bad though.
I think that
In the ear?
I think I'm unscathed in beer darts.
We can change that.
I'm good on it.
July.
I like to use my legs
21st.
as blockers.
See,
Dude, yeah, we're definitely playing beer darts.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
go. We're going on a trip.
Oh, when?
July.
Where are you heading?
In our favorite.
We're heading to
rocket
some
ship.
cabin. Cabin in the
Nice.
woods.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's drop the address,
It's
see if
also
any
like
listeners
not
wanna
a
come
cabin.
show
This
up.
thing is like a mansion, but it's sweet.
Canada,
It's
you've been
pretty big.
recognized at all lately
It's
again?
sick.
No,
Very
I haven't
big.
been recognized since that night at what was that? House of Charm. Shout out to that woman.
Oh yeah.
Who'd you get recognized
They
for
know.
what?
When we
Dude,
went
we
for
were
my
walking
birthday.
through House of Charm for Bauer's birthday, and Bauer and I were coming back from the pisser, and some like middle-aged woman like grabbed me by the shoulder and was like, she had a few drinks. She was like, podcast, and I was like,
It's our target.
Yeah.
we do very well with women of a certain age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So this is a
target
podcast
groups,
for
you know?
middle-aged women?
yeah.
You guys
Wow,
have
peak
over
demographic.
10,000 followers on Instagram. That's
true.
good.
Yeah,
And we
I
had
should get,
10K
like,
on YouTube today, actually.
That's good.
No, like
Wow.
an hour ago.
Yeah,
I
got an alert.
my girlfriend, before I left here, she made it a point to tell me to let all the 10,000 followers know how awesome of a girlfriend she is.
Emily
Wow.
cut that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
You're such a
That's-
fucking
Yo, she's not
loser.
gonna hear this, bro.
I hated that.
Yeah.
That was He's
the
been waiting
worst.
to bring that
Switch
up.
seats.
So he's
Switch seats with
that's
Alex.
a swap.
You
That's
were
a
gonna
switch
swap.
seats.
You guys
That's
did
it.
not.
Switch.
No,
You guys
That's
did
a switch
not
seats.
let me.
That's
guys
a
did
swap.
not
No,
let
that's a
me
swap.
That's a
follow
swap.
up
That's a
on that.
switch.
Didn't go how you thought it was
No,
gonna go,
That's
huh?
swap. You wanted us to clip that. You wanted us to clip that so she would see it.
And it's getting cut. So
Yeah.
that's a switch.
Can we
That's a
can we
switch
get
seats.
can we like clip him saying like I hate my girlfriend? Like say that one time.
You say it behind him, and he'll just move his
I need
lips.
to just make God say something. I hate my girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
ISO cam.
I disagree with the sweet seat swap. I don't want to sit next to Alex.
I'm holding in the nastiest fart right now. Like I can feel it brewing.
if you let that go, if you let that go,
I thought
podcast
about
is
walking
over.
out at one
You-
point and
if
just
you-
laying it out there.
if you
Okay.
let that
Yeah, go put it. But still do that.
if you let that go, I'll switch seats with you, but I'm leaving.
You're mobilized
I'm
for a
leaving.
reason. You are mobilized for a reason. You can get up and leave.
Does this thing? You think that thing like reaches all the way out there? Can I do the whole podcast from in there? I got to just kind of guess what you guys are saying.
It'll be too. Yeah, that cord won't reach.
You mean you have to guess what we're saying? You'd be able to hear us.
He's got no headphones.
If he's standing at the door, he can't
Oh,
hear us
oh.
talking.
No.
Yeah, and
You can? I thought you
hear
couldn't
it.
hear it
there's a
on
live
TV.
You
stream?
can hear it. It's still. It's quiet, but you can hear it, and you can hear it through the wall. Pretty
Yeah,
well.
Just go ear to the wall.
Yeah.
We don't. We're all whispering,
Oh yeah.
just so Bauer can't hear us.
Don't let Alex hear us.
Ooh, I fall apart.
Dude.
Time
Oh, anytime in that game someone would hit the post, you can hit the post in the game. I'm not going to get into detail on how,
Yeah, thank
but you can hit the post, and anytime someone would do that, I just had Post Malone queued up, just press and play.
Nice.
Adriano shelling out money to put into the pot because he just hits it, and you just hear, "Ooh, I fall apart."
That was not great.
That was
Rarely,
Yeah.
rarely
That's
do you
all right.
horrible.
Because I know you could do it.
Yeah.
That time was just a little shaky, but that's okay.
Rarely
It's the
do you
beer
cheer
voice.
for
Yeah.
somebody else to win when you're gambling. We were all
I've got
legitimately happy when Odd
I've
would
got a
win.
standing ovation yesterday.
Yeah.
when
Just
you
so
won.
like we were like, oh thank God, like you don't want to.
And he's all serious, like below the table, just trying to count it out, shell it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he
To
does owe
see
me
how much
$6.
money I
And
had
we're
left.
all
Yeah.
we're all
Yeah, he owes
clapping.
me
He's like,
$6
it's
too.
like, no, it's not even. He's like, dude, it's about time, bro. Like,
I
what the
gave it
fuck?
back to you.
Because it was about time.
So maybe he
It was about time.
Dude.
The last spread,
And
the last spread which did me in, was absurd. 4 king, and I fucking post it. That's crazy. I had enough at that point.
Did you call pop?
Yeah, I did.
Well, you shouldn't have.
I did. No, I did. I actually did. I called 12 because that's how much money I had left. The pot had about 70 in it, and then I owed 24.
I would have loved if you would have posted on that.
Alex
Just
and I
full
did
pot.
pay his
Yo.
other $12. Just
Gotcha.
Oh, that's
Gotcha.
good guys. Good
Yeah.
guys. I had full intentions out of bringing the stack of ones and putting it on the table for
Mine's
the
in the-
entirety of the podcast.
Mine's in the car.
I forgot though. I forgot.
No, hey, you know what? That money there, you can pay for our parking at the Sabres game tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
You think
you're
so?
a nice guy, Odd.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Letting Metzi pay for that.
yeah, sure.
Metzi does
Why don't
owe
you
me
go to the
in
bank
Canada
and you
both
pay for it?
$40 too.
Yeah, that's true. Ryan does still owe us $40.
I'm
thought
just
I
saying,
paid
if
up
we're
on
on
that,
IOUs, we're just gonna talk about them.
When we were in 11th grade,
Oh, Jesus.
we were going to a Luke Bryan concert and at Daran Lake, and Ryan got his ticket confiscated and shredded for underage drinking.
Yeah.
And also having 2 Xanax on him.
Xanax.
Dude, he had
they
2
were
Advil.
ibuprofens.
No, that
a
was
lot
a
of people
different
in there.
time.
He's gonna get an anxiety.
That was
attack.
different. That was a different time. But that did also happen.
Yeah, the cop was pressing me hard. He goes like, he had me empty out my pockets and stuff. I had Advil in there for the bus ride home. You know, get the headache, get it away. And he was telling me that he didn't say Xanax. He said that they were Viagra.
Yeah.
So what? Even if they were.
He was
pressing
saying
me
you
about
have
it,
dick
though.
problems.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
He was just trying to like.
Honestly, that
humiliate
feels more
me.
like a flex for the cop, though. He's like, I don't even know what Viagra looks like.
That's probably it. He like just finished a conversation with his buddy, and he's like, "Dude, do you have dick problems? Like, are you taking Viagra?" And he got all nervous
The hell
about
is
it.
that?
And he's like, "I need to really sell this one."
That must be Viagra.
Viagra? Folks, if you're like me, you hate going to the grocery store. The parking lot is a mess. What's worse than when you see an open spot pretty like up in the front, and then you're like, holy smokes, you go to turn in, somebody left their fucking cart there? These are the kind of maniacs who are going into the grocery store. You don't need that. And then you get in there, it's a maze. You're like, oh, where's this, where's that? Don't worry about that, okay? Make things a little easier on yourself and use Instacart, because with Instacart you can get not just groceries but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour. And the best part is, here's some good news for you: 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do is spend $10 and Instacart will deliver whatever it is you're looking for right to your front door, no delivery fee. So why not make things a little easier on yourself this spring and start using Instacart today? Oh, and all you have to do to get that deal, by the way, is hit the link in this episode description. Bam. There it is. Keep it. Folks, a great way to support this show is to actually do something nice for yourself and check out all the great merch we have got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Of course, you're going to find all the standards, all the great stuff, hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves, along with all kinds of great accessories, bucket hats, pint glasses, water bottles, slides, notebooks, fanny packs, whatever it is you're looking for. Top quality, by the way, okay? Especially the shirts, because you already know it's dry blend material, baby, all right? This is not that cheap, weird, cardboard feeling fabric that, you know, you're getting from other places. It's disgusting. We wouldn't do that to you, okay? We wouldn't peddle that shit. not over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com, where you can also find merch for Schemin' and Dreamin' and Quested, the other two podcasts that we produce right here. So make sure you check that out. Hit the link in this episode's description. Go over there. Get yourself something nice, okay? Something that's going to make you look good, make you feel good. Again, that's snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Folks, you want to do something nice for us and something nice for yourself, check out the new Patreon page. It's patreon.com/snackspot. We've got a bunch of episodes of the Captions On podcast up there right now where we've been going through all the Disney Channel original movies. My God, what a trip. But we've got a lot of other great stuff planned to coming up there, especially now that the weather's getting a little warmer over here. All right, we've got some great new content, exclusive programs, shows, things like that. So you're going to want to get in early, especially because right now the best part is it's only $3 a month, okay? And you're going to be getting all that great exclusive content that, again, you're only going to be able to find at patreon.com/snackspot. Hit the link in this episode description or in our Instagram bio to check that out. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show Schemin' and Dreamin', you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Because podcasting obviously is still booming. It's booming, baby, all right? And you can see that when you see companies like McDonald's, State Farm, moving into the podcast advertising space. It's crazy. These are companies that are advertising on the Super Bowl, and it's cool to see them move into podcasting away from that more traditional kind of TV ads and stuff like that. The problem is that there hasn't really been any room for smaller or local businesses to get in on the action. But that's what we are here for. That's what we're all about. So again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising, email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I actually think the funniest Daran Lake story is when Adriano was told to dump out all the beer from the back of the bus, and they were standing there watching him dump the beers out, and they looked away, and he cracked it and started chugging it in his mouth. Next thing you know, they see him chugging the beer.
That's
and he's
actually
sitting on the back of the golf cart.
a great like because we have never really
Can't confiscate the
addressed
beer that's
it.
inside
Andy,
you.
we were on a bus with like I don't know, let's say 30 people.
Yeah.
And we were again, I think we were in high school, and maybe we were just out of high school. We were in college, but we like not all of us were 21 yet. And we had my giant cooler stuffed to the gills with everybody on the bus's beer. There's probably like 60 beers in this cooler.
Oh, yeah.
And our bus gets boarded, and they're like, obviously there's a lot of booze on here, like who's 21, and like there's like one person on the bus that was 21. I don't remember who it was. They raised their hand, and they're like, all right, like which coolers or like which item is yours? You get to take that. Everything else we're confiscating. And the person grabbed like one like 750 milliliter bottle of wine for themselves.
Yeah, like a Twisted Tea or something.
It was like this is
It
mine.
was brutal.
And we had to sit there and dump out 60 beers.
So they
and
opened up like the rear door.
I had a
of the
brand
bus.
new Oakley backpack with nothing, no bullshit, with nothing but food inside of it. So I put I zipped it shut, and I put a twisty little padlock like through the zippers, so you couldn't open it. And like while all this was going on, like one of the fucking cops had my backpack, and I saw that he had my backpack
Locked
as
his
I'm
backpack.
as I'm dumping the beer out, and just takes a knife, cuts the backpack right in half. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was
Wait, he
like,
cuts a backpack?
ripped my back. I go, "What the
Straight
fuck
up.
are
Like
you
he's
doing?"
looking for cocaine?
I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "I asked whose it was. No one said anything." I'm like, "It's mine. I know you didn't ask anybody, you scumbag. Like you just cut it in half."
Odd hates cops.
Yeah, we know.
Nah, dude, cops could do some scummy shit, man. I can say that. I am a cop. Like,
Do you do scummy
scummy
shit?
shit, and it pisses me off. Yeah, there was a brand new like $100 Oakley bag. Not a senior in high school. No, I was like,
We were in college.
yeah, we were in college.
Oh, well,
It's a
he
$100
was doing you a
backpack.
favor.
Regardless, I can just
Sliced it open. I'm like, yeah, you want my Wegman sub? Like, go ahead, have at
He
it.
probably did.
I can
Probably
picture Adriano right now and out the back door of that bus with the cooler up on there. He's standing on the grass. He has to open them all up and dump them out in front of the police, and he starts chugging them.
Yep.
He ended up sitting on the back of the golf cart
Yeah.
with the police.
Yep.
And I have a picture of him. He's sitting there, like trying to explain himself, and he's like, it's furious odd, like camo bucket hat on.
Yeah, ready to roll.
Bucket hat.
Oh yeah.
You can't yell at anybody in a bucket hat.
I know.
Furious Odd is probably one of my favorites. I love Furious Odd.
Yeah, unless he's breaking your front door.
Yeah, well, yeah. Remind me when I get a house not to invite over Odd. Or I'll just get extra large doorways. Sliding glass for the front door.
Guys, just let Odd win. This whole place is gonna come down.
He's like the big bad wolf, dude.
Thanks for coming on.
Anytime.
You got anything for us back there, Alex?
No, nothing right now. I mean, I wrote down like a couple random things, but it's just random shit.
Okay. I know you said you had a list. That's why.
Well,
I mean,
what is it?
it's
We haven't
mostly
been talking
just-
about anything of relevance whatsoever.
It's mostly
What is
just
it?
like random things I've been seeing on the internet. Like I'll usually write them down, see if
Okay,
everyone
we-
else has the same
Yeah.
thoughts.
So let's hear it.
Here we go.
I mean, I watched a video recently. Like I just thought it was wild. Some dude was calling trying to order Chinese cruise missiles. Yeah, like apparently you can just call, and he was trying to place an order, and I was just like watching it, blown away that that's even possible.
All right, yeah.
So that's where we're gonna end the
stupid.
segment with Alex.
You got one more. I'll give
Only
you one more.
999 more attempts at being funny until you
Yeah.
get another fucking phone prank, dude, and then you're back in it, and then you're back. It's a numbers game, buddy.
I do like, I noticed this the other day. I was working out and some dude had on like an OJ shirt, and I do love that in Buffalo it's probably like the only place that you can just like wear OJ Simpson gear, and everyone's like, oh yeah,
998. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
that's- all right.
The quicker you get through those, you can get funny again.
It sounded
I'll
a bit
pass.
like you were doing a stand-up routine there too.
No,
Hey,
that was just hard
I
five.
read about this. I was at the gym the other day. Ooh. Do you guys remember that show Silent Library?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
The only reason I bring it up, I found this.
dude.
I started watching this show on Netflix the other day called Risque Business, and it's a Korean show. It's these two Korean guys, and they go around and they like explore like sex work and like sex culture in other countries. So they go to like this is the new Slobby Robbie. This is the new What Would Ryan
Shout out to
Lochte Do,
Slobby
by the
Robbie.
way. So they go around this season that they have on Netflix. They're going to like the Netherlands, so like Amsterdam. So they go to like the red light district. I want to make sure I don't forget anything to say.
Does this link
so
back
these
to Silent
guys,
Library?
yes. Well,
Okay,
the reason
okay.
is because you know how in Silent Library they would do like sound effects and shit like that. Whenever something funny would happen, it'd like cut to a guy, right, and then it'd go like boing or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Silence.
So in this show, because it's
It'd be like an old woman playing a
Yeah.
librarian.
Yeah. That dickhead behind the counter shelling out the money. Just
Yeah.
so in this show, let me bring it up actually.
You could do that, Odd.
Dude.
your misery was no success. Fail. And everybody that was just laughing like hyenas, they're like, "Oh, come on, man!
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me?" like shocked.
I'd still watch a Silent Library.
I do.
It's a funny show.
Oh, yeah.
So these guys, yeah, here they are. Look at those bad boys. So the one without glasses, he doesn't speak.
They're just really
English very
horny.
well.
That's why they started the show.
Well, the one without glasses is one of the horniest men I've ever seen on television. He is all about it. The other one is very much like wherever they go, like they went to like a live sex show and stuff, and wherever they go, he's like, "Can I smoke in here?" And somebody bring me a beer because I need to be drunk to like watch this. But they so they go to like a bunch of nudist like parks and things like that. So it's
Do they
but
stay
they're always
clothed?
surprised to see naked people, even though this is their job. But so once in a while they'll run into a guy who's got like a really big dong, and it'll just like hard cut to a close up of that guy, and it'll play like a sound effect and be like, "Whoa!" Like, what the fuck? It's so funny.
Wait, do they
Where-
show
This
dick?
is on Netflix?
No, they blur it. Yeah, it's on Netflix, but it is. Oh, sorry. It's also
uninterested now.
a little bit racist. One thing, because they don't blur women's breasts, but they do
Nice.
blur black ladies' breasts. Like they blur the
Oh.
nipples, so it's a
Why?
little fucked up. Risque business. You might want to look into that, fix that up.
They're getting
Do they give a reason for it, or
No. They just do it.
Oh,
but it's
that's
a
actually
hilarious
crazy.
show. They go to this live sex show in Amsterdam, and they don't know really what it's going to be. The one guy is super nervous, and it's like the first act is like a lesbian act. So the curtains open and there's just one dildo in the middle of the stage. And the guys are like, what the fuck is going on? So then these girls come out, and they like do their thing. And then it's like a boy. They perform. They do their art.
Yeah.
So then it's like a man and a woman. So they go and they bring this rotating bed, and the man and the woman are just like having sex, and they stay in missionary the whole time. But at the end, the guy.
Seems like you were taking notes.
Well, no, because they mention it. Because they talk to like this woman in the audience. And they're like, have you ever been to one of these shows before? And she's like, no, I thought there was going to be more positions. Like, she was a little disappointed. So it's like, interesting point, madam. So at the end, the guy, they're still in missionary, but the guy starts moving his legs around and all these crazy things. Standing ovation. The crowd goes wild. So then at the end, they're interviewing all the performers, and Mr. Horny over there, he's like, I have a question to ask you. And the other guy has to translate for him, by the way. His friend has to like tell him what's actually going on. So he's like, I have a question to ask you. I'm not really sure how to do it. And the guy's like, no, go ahead. And he's like, so how long is it? And the guy's like, I've never actually measured, but I have weighed it. And it just reminded me of that Ron Swanson quote from Parks and Rec where he goes, I don't know how much gold I have, but I know how many pounds of gold I have. And what a flex to be like, I don't know how much dick I have, but I know how many pounds of dick I have.
If you have a big enough unit to where you are weighing it,
put it on a scale. Literally like one of those like in science class.
Yeah. Could you imagine like you're in like Wegmans grabbing some like lemons and shit, bagging them up.
Oh yeah,
and then the thought just pops in your head like, I wonder how much my shit weighs.
Yeah, I wonder how much my lemons weigh, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Wow. They don't make
is this guy's name Shindong?
This is on Netflix?
Yeah.
Why
It's
you asking?
It's on the screen.
Yeah,
It's a really funny
Shindong-
show.
Shindong Yoop.
Let's see, because it said their names right here.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Shindong.
I don't believe
these
that's
guys
his
get
real
any,
name.
these guys get any action on the show?
No, they...
Celibate.
No. They go to, there's this one where they go to like one of those German like sex clubs, where it's just like dancing and
No.
people like
I
fucking
have
and stuff.
no
Yeah.
clue, but I'll take your word.
Oh,
for it.
that's what
based
there
on
are.
the show.
Alex is like, oh yeah, German sex.
It's
club.
like it's like a
Everybody
rave,
on-
right? But there's people like fucking and stuff, and they put and they
Jack's
put
Canteen.
a dog leash on Mr. Dong, and everybody's like dancing and going crazy, and they're just like standing pretty much entirely still. They don't know what to do, and then they have no clue what's going on. So Dong just hands the leash to his co-host, and then he's just holding leash. It's worth a watch. It's a funny show. It's one of my new favorites.
I'll watch an episode.
hilarious.
I'll watch an episode tonight. Fuck it.
I mean,
On
it
that-
seems kind of funny.
On that leash note, I did go to a bar in New York once where it was kind of like a all things go there, and there's a lot of normal people in there, so don't think everything was like this, but there was one guy that came and brought his girl on a dog leash and was walking her around.
Wow.
Jesus Christ!
Was she wearing a tail?
No tail, no.
Oh.
It would look like what's
That's
in
okay.
dodgeball, those like the leather outfits.
Yes.
They were in
yeah.
like that kind of attire, and this girl was just getting dog walked around the club. It was one of the
Jesus
weirdest things
Christ.
I've ever seen.
Do you think they took the subway, like in that attire,
Yeah, for sure. How else are you gonna
Absolutely.
get there?
or did they leash up right before they walked in?
Leash up in the Uber,
Yeah.
fellas.
Yep.
Leash up.
He
in-
might
gets an
have
Uber
walked
pet.
her right from their apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's part of it. It's not so. See, it's not really about the
They
destination.
walk past
It's
the
the
fire
journey.
hydrant. She just throws a leg up.
All part of the game.
Hey,
Yeah, I
baby, you want to
can't,
go for a walk? Don't get me started.
I know.
You
Don't
were
get me
pretty good at
started.
that.
He's already.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
He's got a lot more. He's got
Seemed
a
like
lot
you
more
got
experience.
experience.
I just want to say again that I have the best girlfriend. Just make sure everybody knows. I
Jesus
don't walk my
Christ.
girlfriend on a dog leash when I have the best girlfriend.
Yeah. The best girlfriend. I don't put her on a dog leash. I would if she wanted to.
She is the
I
best.
would not. I would not.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting asked.
The line
to do
in the
that.
sand has to be drawn. At a
You
certain
wont put your
point.
girl on a dog leash?
No.
No,
Just
the-
for like
the-
a minute.
The
What if she
line
was
gets
asking?
drawn
That's not
far
love,
before
then.
dog
That's not
leash,
love.
though.
Yeah.
I think
She
the
can't be
line-
that
line,
good.
The line in the sand is well before
Yeah,
dog leash.
well,
Pre-dog leash.
See,
It's
but that's
cat toys,
see,
baby.
I have a
I draw a
pro-
line
see,
of cat
I'm
toys.
going to bring up a big flaw here. Is I would have said like line and poured cement because line and sand.
yeah.
Yeah.
One wave.
Listen,
one
One
wave.
way or another, there's a fucking line somewhere, and we're not crossing over it.
That's
So-
not love. That's not love.
Okay. Well, then fair enough. You put Zoe on a leash?
If
No. But
she
if we
asked you?
sat down and had a conversation about it, and she was like, "Listen, this is what I really need right now," I'd be like, "All right, if this is what has to happen, this is what has to happen."
Yeah.
We gotta take a hard left turn away from.
So it
Just
sounds like
we have.
it sounds like Christina is the best girlfriend. We know that. Odd let us know.
Yeah,
But Odd is
everybody
clearly not
knows.
the best boyfriend.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
He can't like if she wanted.
And
to
that
be a
line is
dog-
drawn firmly in the sand.
In the sand.
Yeah.
But
in the
if
sand.
it's a
If it
little
rains,
windy,
Yeah. Or one wave.
When high tide comes in, baby, there's no line.
yeah.
Nope.
Woof woof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do the who would win?
Yeah, we can do the who would win.
I don't remember what it is.
Neither do
It's
I.
it was Shane Gillis
Shane
and
Gillis.
Johnny Drama.
And Johnny
Oh
Drama,
yeah.
okay.
All right, tee us up. Cut that.
This week's Who Would Win of the Week is Shane Gillis versus Johnny Drama from Entourage. What a matchup. Johnny Drama, has he ever won a fight in his life?
100%. Johnny Drama wins his fight 10 out of 10 times.
What?
You seen those calves?
I actually think
Interesting.
season 1 or 2 he gets in a fight and he actually like wins.
Doesn't he break the one dude's windshield?
He does
After
he does
the video of
something.
him jerking off comes out.
He does break. He does break Tom Brady's drive.
I want to see how tall he
Yeah, I was
is.
gonna say, can we get a height and weight?
Yeah.
Because Shane Gillis
Let's get some
is
specs.
pretty tall. Does it?
And he's pretty heavy. Throw that in there.
He's not that heavy.
I'll just look up.
Height and weight.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's 5'8".
Wow. Wow.
And
Small
3/4.
boy.
That's a short guy move right there.
yeah.
Because if people ask
Oh,
me, I
yeah,
say
yeah.
5'7" and 3/4 so that they know.
So we're dealing with a Bauer.
We're dealing with
Yeah.
a small man.
Yeah.
A very small man.
Oh no, this might be a runaway.
Oh, Shane.
6'4".
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
6'4".
Wow.
Yes, he's a big dude.
275?
He played D1.
Oh
He played
shit!
D1.
Yes.
Army offense? Yeah, no.
No, yeah, it's not close. Shane Gillis,
Fuck,
guys.
I didn't
might
know
be a
that. I would have
clean
never
white.
agreed to this fight.
275.
But I can
just
guarantee-
about.
Can we
that-
look up how fast Johnny Drama is?
I can not
what?
fast.
I don't
Yeah.
think they have his 45.
I can
on
guarantee you that Johnny Drama thinks he went is going to come in as confident as all hell.
Yeah.
And Shane Gillis is going to be like,
Is 275?
yeah.
I've been
I don't
around
know.
6'4" people before. I wouldn't fight any of them.
I think something that's going for Shane Gillis too is like even if Johnny Drama got the upper hand,
I appreciate how calmly you're saying this.
even if he did, like
there. He's a man of science.
Shane could do like the Downsy impression.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Drama's not gonna hit him.
I disagree.
Interesting.
can't
No,
hit-
no.
no,
I
you
kind
can't.
of. Well, I'm not saying that Johnny Drama's not going to hit him.
If you're getting
But
ready
I
to,
think that's an
He could go-
interesting way
Shane
to
Gillis could go
get
full
Johnny
ringer.
Drama.
He could go full ringer.
What I'm saying is,
Oh, yeah.
because Johnny Drama is so like I mean, obviously the show takes place in like the 2000s or whatever, but we know if Johnny Drama was alive today, he'd be so concerned about getting canceled, and
Yeah.
he'd be so nervous about it. I think that's an interesting move.
Yep.
To definitely get the mental
Yeah.
advantage over Johnny Drama is for Shane Gillis
I
to do
didn't
that
think of
down.
the cancel
culture.
he just has to
Right.
put on
Yeah.
that face.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's no way Johnny's taking him down. He is
Dude.
Yeah.
fit,
I would love to see that.
but I mean,
I
there's,
imagine
you know,
I
just
imagine
outside.
Johnny Drama running like full speed at a standstill with Shane Gillis' hand
Yes.
on his forehead.
Yes, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Did you guys know that they're actually Johnny Drama like in real life actually does have a more talented older brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that other Dylan guy, whatever.
AJ Dillon?
No, that's the running back for the Green Bay Packers.
No, I know. I just didn't know.
They don't
No,
actually look
he's
anything
an actor.
alike.
He's an actor also.
Yeah, this guy's an actor. He looks like him.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't know Shane Gillis was 6'4".
Yeah, we kinda fucked up.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I knew he was like a heavier type of dude.
but I would have said closer to 6 foot even.
yeah,
Sure.
That's 6'4", 275. That's a monster.
That's a big
Yeah.
guy.
That's a monster.
Johnny Drama walks tall because I would have never guessed that. watching that
No
show.
way.
It's all camera angles, baby.
I
It's all
think
camera
you could
angles.
take
It's
Shane
mostly
Gillis.
forehead and his
I guess
hair.
I'll lock in Shane
I don't know,
Gillis.
man.
I think Shane
That's a
Gillis was going to
big-
win anyway, but I wanted to imagine the creative ways that Johnny Drama would attempt to.
I mean, I think.
There's no chance.
Yeah, I mean, I
think-
think Johnny Drama jump on his back, maybe do a couple, moving
I
around
think so.
a lot.
I think
but
so. I think he might even be that guy to like use
I
a
could
weapon.
see him. I could see him being very I can't think of the word, but like spazzy, like jump
Yeah.
on his back and try to like. hit him with
I
a-
could see Drama swinging around some nunchucks.
Where to get nunchucks?
I don't know, but I guarantee you he has them.
Yeah, I could see him pulling out a gun and shooting him.
See,
In one of the houses they lived in,
Shane
like
Gillis
he had,
versus a gun.
in one of the houses they lived in throughout the show, like Drama had a samurai sword like on his bedroom wall.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean he doesn't have nunchucks?
Now they're fighting in Shane Gillis's, or now they're fighting in Johnny Drama's bedroom.
Yeah.
No.
You're thinking of, we're talking
You
about.
asked
you're thinking
me
of a different
where
video.
Yeah,
was
they're
he
taking
getting
off all their
nunchucks
clothes.
from?
They're getting in
Yeah.
a big fight.
I guess we did not account for where the fight's taking place.
in the ring.
Okay.
It's in the octagon.
Okay.
Yeah. What's his boy Dana White put this up.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he sneak a gun into the octagon?
No,
But
it's his
but
WWE style. He's grabbing
here's
it
the
from
thing.
underneath
Here's
the
the
ring.
thing. Assuming or imagining that the UFC has a special section for the like the handicapped.
Okay.
Shane Gillis has already done this once before, where he's snuck in with them. So all he has to do again, just walk out of that octagon, hop the fence, and get in that little section there. Drama's not going in there.
John might belong in there too.
He might, but
Damn, fighting fire with fire. I mean, that's a fair point because Drama, he's got that look about him as well.
he's dumb.
Yeah,
He's certainly dumb.
but
It's Shane Gillis. The dude's
It-
6'4",
it- yeah, it's
275.
Shane
all the way.
This is a shoe-in.
like
Yeah.
Johnny Drama. I mean, he's also like not willing to go all in. I think like he's so worried about like getting his face hit and stuff. You know, like
That's true.
it's Shane Gillis, 100%.
Is anybody voting for Johnny Drama?
No.
No.
All right, lock that in.
Lock it
Clean
in.
sweep for
Shane
the first
Gillis,
ever
baby.
5-0 sweep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock that in. Vote on that on Friday on Instagram. Who would win of the week? Andy, I've been thinking a lot lately about that show. What's that show with the guy? That sketch show? Is it I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched an episode of that show?
Never heard of it.
No.
Dude.
neither have I.
You guys gotta watch.
I have
it.
to. I have to
Can't
watch
believe
it.
you guys
It
haven't
looks
watched
so funny.
It's incredibly. It's
I almost
Dude.
I want to like put a skit on right
The
now. and make
zip
everyone
line-
watch it.
Yeah.
I can't believe they've never watched
The
it.
zip line sketch is so funny. Like I've seen it like 4 times on Twitter in the past like
Yeah.
2 days. Like it just keeps coming on my feed because I just have to watch it in full every time. Dude, it's this like sketch show. I don't know how else you explain
Can
it.
you pull this up?
Can,
yeah, of
can we? Can you put on the ghost one?
Nah, we
They
can't
will
play.
ruin-
We
I
can't
don't.
play.
Yeah,
an
I don't
episode.
want. I wouldn't
Can
want
I,
to sit here
can
and
I
watch one. Anyway.
Grab a beer?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
No.
Make
Anyone
Alex
else?
get it for you.
Anyone else?
He's mobile.
No.
No odd?
No.
Oh, you're good on that, huh?
I'm good on that.
Okay. Well, that's the other guy.
This guy. I didn't know that's what it. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was called.
Tim Robinson. Dude, it is so funny.
Yeah. So this guy, he was on Saturday Night Live for a season as an actor. And then they took him off the cast, but he wrote on there for like a few years after, and then he left and he started his own show, and it's incredibly successful.
I see clips of this on TikTok
Dude.
all the time. I'm gonna be honest. I have not chuckled once.
Oh, dude, there's some funny. There's some funny.
Again, like
drive-through
following up
one-
on the honesty so
of
far.
course, of course.
I fucking hate this idiot.
the drive-through one where he tries to start the pay for the
Incredible.
person behind
Incredible.
you chain. He
No, wait, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Give me 50 cheeseburgers, 50 hot dogs, 50 fries.
and then she's like, the guy yells out the window, "What the fuck? He tried to start a pay it forward chain or whatever."
Yeah.
And then the woman pulls in behind him and goes, 50 cheeseburgers, 50 french fries. And like he's like, "Fuck!" It's so funny.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I saw that clip on maybe Instagram or something.
yeah, dude.
I love the. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I use that clip probably once a week.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go watch it.
That one that they just kind of skip past, where he's like,
Yeah, I also don't think I really care for this guy that much.
that fucking
There's a
drives
skit
me
right-
nuts.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell's going on up there? Yeah, it's an incredible show. It's it's the best sketch show on right now. I'd say.
Can
for
we
sure.
can we throw? Can you guys throw that up as a vote on Instagram? Do you like him or no? Yes or no? Have
Do you
people ever done
Everybody's
that?
gonna like him.
I don't
You're
think
the
I
only
You
don't
have
person
know.
I've
two.
ever
You have
met.
2 out of 5 people in
Oh,
this
you
room right
don't-
now
I
that don't like
think
it.
I would say I don't care.
Do you guys not like comedy too, or?
No, I like comedy.
Oh, okay.
This is Shane with the fucking red Subaru. That one gets me really good. Where he's
that
on the plane, we're making the call before.
It's
He's got like the plane's
yeah,
going
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Billy and Keeves might have this one beat. It's
Yeah.
it's between those two, and this show has like more sketches out than they do.
Yeah.
Fuck,
That sketch
that's
is
tough.
funny when they think the plane's crashing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and then it.
That's
and then
I'm
it
gonna
incredible.
call
goes-
my fucking wife
Yeah.
and kids.
Learn how to tell a fucking story. That
Yeah.
one's too real. That one.
You
that
guys,
one was-
since
they
we're on
should
the
do
topic
that.
of like people funny, not funny, what do we think? You guys like yes or no for Matt Rife?
Nah, I'm
No.
not on that guy.
I saw him
he's
live.
pretty funny. I've only seen a few
So what
clips.
I
said yeah?
heard was
I saw him live. I didn't care for him.
what I heard was like his crowd work and stuff that he posts on the internet, like people think is funny, but I guess when you see him live, like his actual like stand up set sucks.
Yeah, it really was not.
Then I think he sucks all around. Then
Yeah.
because I have not watched one. I think he's ignorant.
Yep.
Oh,
there's,
you're
like,
coming
Odd
at
is
it.
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
a
I think he's
comment
ignorant.
warrior on
I
this.
think he pushes the envelope a little bit
I
too
feel
much.
like he plays that up a little bit though on stage. I feel like that's a little more of a character that he's doing. And
But
I
I-
get
but
maybe
I
if
agree,
it doesn't
agree
work,
but at a
but-
certain point in time, it's like I just feel like there's some people that kind of flirt that fine line of like genuinely being offensive versus like actually being funny.
Odd's
Shane Gillis,
the
I
kinda
think, does
guy
a
that,
very
like,
good
fights
job.
Yes.
the
Oh,
media
yeah,
after a
yeah.
show.
Being
Shane
funny.
Gillis's delivery is a lot better.
Yeah, like
Well,
yeah.
let me ask you guys this: that thing when people were complaining about the Matt Rife, he had like a domestic abuse joke or something in his special, and when he posted that link with his apology, it was like, send me feedback here or whatever, and it was just a link to a site for purchasing special needs helmets.
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
No.
I
No,
thought that
see,
was
I
hilarious.
thought that was kind of funny
I thought that
because
was-
Odds
because
made
it's- like-
10 autism jokes this podcast. It's like that one was too far though.
It's again like you do that for a living, and I get it. Like obviously, negative attention is still attention. So he's obviously accomplishing like what he's setting out to do. But I think he's an asshole.
yeah, I didn't
I think he's
care
an
for him.
asshole.
And he has his interactions in real life when you're watching him live. He does too much interaction with the crowd, and it's not always funny. He only posts the good ones online.
Yeah, of
you know what I
course.
mean? So you're sitting there, and me and Olivia were extremely underwhelmed.
I also think though that he is, and I'm sorry I'm making excuses for this guy, but I feel like he is honestly like relatively like young into his career, but he got really famous because of TikTok. So it makes sense to me that his material isn't that good, which eventually is going to come back to bite him. There's just
Yeah,
no way around
yeah.
it. But it's because he's just not there yet. But he's still selling out these big places
Yeah.
because
We saw
he's famous. He's
Yeah.
just super famous.
Yeah.
We saw him in
Toronto?
Ontario,
Yeah.
not Toronto.
Yeah,
No-
but at the
Niagara Falls,
casino.
Ontario.
Yeah,
at
Niagara
the
Falls,
casino,
Fallsview,
Yeah. Yes.
Fallsview.
I
Been there
couldn't
a
think of
couple
the name.
times.
Yeah.
You get a cup of coffee?
No. not
Different.
that time.
That's a different casino.
Yeah, and it's
Matthew, are you okay?
yeah.
You look like you're hurting.
Yeah.
Chug that beer right now.
No, I'm
I
definitely
looked over
hurting.
at you and I
Prove that
could
you're
tell
fine.
you were fighting to stay in it.
Yeah, but no, I'm actually feeling better in the last like 15
You
minutes. or
drank
so.
those, you drank those vitamins.
Yeah. They're
And a
kicking
beer.
in.
That's
and
good.
a beer, yeah.
That's good.
Hair of the dog, as they say.
Yeah, because I was sore. I was like
Somebody's gotta do
shaky, like the little shaky.
Yep.
It is what it is. Had a good night though.
That's why I'm a weed guy now, honestly, because I just can't. It's just not worth it to me, and I have more fun. I'm more cognizant when I'm super high. It's just more fun to me.
I would if I could, but I can't.
Yeah, of course.
Canada accused me. He thought I was going to come here really high.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised. You were the one last night. You're like, I'm gonna come so high tomorrow,
No, I got too many things to do.
and then you're like, oh, I'm out of mushrooms. Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
No, I specifically said I
Shame.
wasn't going to. Because of that.
Am I the only one that heard
Yeah, I
last
remember
night?
that. I remember that conversation
Yeah,
going
all right.
differently, but that's all right. I'm not gonna listen. We're not here to
Yeah.
press Alex. We're here to press Adriano.
I've
yeah,
already
but
been pressed.
it's kind of funny when both of them are going though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Dude, these clips are just still running. He was the one of them in the suit. He's like, I'm going to take it off. I can't fucking breathe.
I've never watched an episode.
No, neither have I.
It's funny.
I've just
I'm-
seen his
I-
clips online and stuff.
Do new ones still come out?
Yeah. Season 3 came out a while ago.
Oh.
But it's not been canceled or whatever. They're gonna do a season 4.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot of seasons. I feel like the show just came out last summer.
2019.
Really?
That's what it says right there.
It like just started getting
Oh.
popular, really.
Wow.
Nah, it was popular when it came out.
Wait,
You were behind the times,
I guess so.
dumbass.
oh.
I've been on it.
I gotta come hang out at the theater more.
Yeah.
I'm speaking of the theater. I'm looking forward to it. I think we'll have a good time. Tailgate.
Tailgate,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
There's a big parking lot.
that's huge.
It's
So
fenced in.
it's fenced in.
Did you look for the fence, by the way?
I don't know. I mean, there's a fence.
Remember you said you didn't look at the. You're like, maybe there's a fence. I don't know.
Oh, no, there's a fence.
Yeah.
There's a fence. Yeah.
Barbed wired.
It's barbed.
Pretty sure it's barbed.
It might
Four
be.
minute of
They
fucking
really
prison.
don't want to let
Yeah.
people in.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go
Go
to
to
the
the
crowd.
county
Well, we're doing
jail?
a lock-in, so
Yeah.
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 It's a lock-in. It's a
Yeah.
lock-in.
How long have we been going? Is it time to go yet?
yeah, just about closely.
I'm starving.
I feel like we've been going.
This has been too much for you, Andy.
No, it was fun.
put
It
you
was
on
a
the
fun
spot.
episode. I'm glad that you guys all came on.
How
Yeah,
late did you
I've
get
been-
the notification that it was gonna be 5 of us?
I was literally like, I was in bed. I was about to like turn my do not disturb on, and I got the hit.
Oh, so it was last night.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And we just told Canada that there's only 4 seeds.
No. Well, no. Again, I was going to sleep, so I didn't see your name. I just saw Adriano and Metzler, so it all kind of blurred together. I just looked at it to get the cliff notes. I don't really read text. I just kind of absorb
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Scan them quick.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
totally. I
yeah.
understand that. Yeah, you just look at the words.
Yeah. Exactly.
He just looked right over you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a height joke.
you got that
Haha.
one. Good one, Betsy.
Nice.
Surprised he saw Odd.
Hell yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys all coming on.
Oh,
hanging out.
I've been saying
Good
for a
time.
long time that we need to do a crew pod. Get everybody
Yeah, we got
on.
a lot. We got a lot of stuff in the works.
Trey comes out as I'm walking out of the house and is like, "Are you going to the pod right now?" He's got on shorts, no shirt, no socks, no shoes. I said, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "Well, I was thinking about coming." I was like, "I mean, you got to pull something together like this, legitimately this second. Like I'm in the driveway in my car."
Yeah, that would have been tough. Could have got another chair.
That would be funny.
No, that would
I
have been
think
too
we
much.
have.
You would have. Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more chair.
Yeah, there we go.
Put another guy right there.
No, but I appreciate you guys coming on, and
Oh,
Andy, I
absolutely.
appreciate you allowing it to happen.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Thanks for making it
Emily will
happen.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it'll
Emily.
work
Yeah,
out.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Emily.
Thanks, Emily. No, you got your work cut out for you back there.
I think here's what we'll do for the clips, Emily, is if, I mean,
Is this still live on
It's
the
still
show?
live?
yeah, it's still live on the show.
Oh,
But because,
okay,
you know,
yeah.
we put
This
like
is edited
everybody's
after.
faces for the clip thumbnails. Because what I'm going to do for like the main thumbnail is I'm going to have the 4 of our faces, and I'm going to put Alex's face where like our logo would usually go.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
something to think about.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Food
can
for
just put
thought.
like co-host under my face.
No.
Yeah,
Don't
sounds
do
good.
that.
Nope.
If you think about doing that, just don't put him in at all. Blur him out in the back.
Dude.
Actually, just blur
How
him a
many
little
times
We
bit.
did
should
you
have
put
had
on?
a
I
setting
actually
on.
brought this
We
up
should have had a
earlier.
setting on his mic.
This is for-
where it talked
This is my
like
fourth
that,
too. Damn.
like voice changer, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they don't know who's
think we can do
talking.
that.
Oh,
Is it
like
too
a-
late
a
to do
super
that?
Deep, like
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Sorry, Alex.
like a
That'd be
hostage
fun.
situation
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
phone.
exactly. Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Do we want to simulate a hostage situation real quick?
No, we
No.
don't.
No.
Alex is gonna hold us hostage and start farting in the room.
yeah. That's literally.
Dude, that would get
Andy,
violent. We would
Smelled
get
like a
violent.
Denny's bathroom. That was crazy.
We would
it
get
was so
so violent.
specific.
I love
Did you have
So
a Denver
violent.
omelet before you came? All right, I love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks,
go.
folks.
Nice
I
job.
had to get my Denver omelet joke in.